Welcome to Kenpo University. My name's Al Babinick and I'm your instructor. I already did a video on false travel, so you might want to look up the false travel video on the video glossary of Kenpo on Kenpo University. Oh, it's on YouTube here someplace too. False travel, I want to talk about on elbows though, because it seems to happen a lot. All right? So one of the examples I usually use is Deflecting Hammer. But I think I used that one before. I'll do it once real quick. If I was facing this way and I step back and block down, if I just blocked to here, so if I only block straight down and then I want to elbow to here, even if I have a shuffle in there, the shuffle's only what, that far, right? So if this just comes up, if you see there's no travel on the elbow, it just comes up. That's all it does. It travels up and then I'm shuffling in. Where if I block all the way back, so as you block all the way back at your checkup, now you can see my elbow is way back here. So it's bring this in. So again, it's not bring this around an elbow. Do you see how that's almost hitting with your hand? It's bring this up and then rotate this. Now you see you've got all this plus the shuffle. All right, so there's Deflecting Hammer. If I was doing the beginning long four, neutral, forward, kick poke, do you see how if I came through from my kick poke, if this comes around this way, my elbow's not doing anything. This did nothing, okay? So off your kick poke, this hand has to come up off your body, and now my elbow's moving all the way from in back, all the way up to here. If I do it this way, my elbow's not doing nothing. My hand's collapsing in. You see what I mean? So that's false travel on the elbow. If I was hitting down, so I'm doing Defying the Storm or something like that. I pull the guy back, I do my knee. If I bring my hand all the way up to my head, look, it's all the way up here. But how high is my elbow? His body's here. That's only about a foot of travel. You got to get your hand all the way up. Now my elbow's now by my head instead of my hand. Now I'm getting 2 feet of travel off my elbow instead of 1 foot of travel or less. Okay? So if you're doing a downward elbow, you have to stick your hand all the way up. You can't just go, I'm going to bring my hand up to my head. Dink. And then nothing, right? So again, false travel gives you a false sense of security that you're doing something right. Another one is obscure wing. All right? I'm going to do this sideways. If I had a guy standing right next to me for obscure wing, and I pin their hand, I take my step, and I put my hand out, how far is my elbow really moving? Ha! It's like, that far. It's like, ha! And then they look at you funny, and then they hit you, because it wasn't a very effective shot. So when you're doing your elbow, you have to get your hand all the way out and it's palm down, so give a little bit of torque. So as I plant my foot, now my elbow's traveling from here all the way back, not from here back to nothing, okay? So one of the big things is when you're doing an elbow, you have to stick your hand out all the way. When we learn reverse motion, doing all this stuff, when we learn reverse motion, we say, oh, the opposite of a punch is an elbow. So the opposite of an elbow is a punch. So if my hand was here on my ribs, and I'm basically in my elbow position, I'm doing an elbow, I'll get maximum travel on my punch, okay? So if I want maximum travel on my elbow, well, it's got to come from all the way out here and come back. So whenever you're doing an elbow, you're going for maximum travel on the elbow, not the rest of your arm, okay? So you're always trying to put your hand down, down to go up to go down, okay? Back, but I can't go like this. My elbow didn't move. I have to go like that. Now you can see the elbow move. If you don't believe me, try hitting a heavy bag. When the heavy bag moves, you're doing it right. If it's not moving very good, you got a little work to do. All right? Hope that helped. There you go. Thank you for watching this video production from Kenpo University.